Hello and welcome to Friday. Today, we're bringing you a review.
Not Dragon Ball.
A review of a television show that's not Dragon Ball. We took a break from Dragon Ball just because we're going to LA soon and we didn't want to spend the time getting into a season of Dragon Ball when we knew we couldn't finish it. So instead, we watched a different show. This is going to be our Rick and Morty Season 1 review because we watched Rick and Morty. Fun fact, we've never seen this show before. This show was sent to us recently by a viewer, John, and we've seen like a clip of it.
Like a clip, and I've seen like a few little things on Imager.
And that's it. So like we really didn't know anything about the show. The only thing I knew was that a lot of people really liked it. And that's all I knew about it. And John sent us, the Blu-ray, and it's very short. It's like 11 episodes. And I was like, all right, we don't have time to watch the entirety of season 8 for Dragon Ball Z, but we have time to watch Rick and Morty, so let's do that. Gut response to the show.
Very good.
It was really good. I was really impressed because it's a comedic show. It's a humorous show, but it's also a really, really good sci-fi show, which is surprising. Like, I knew that there was like some sort of like sci-fi theme, but after watching it, like I kept thinking like, man, this is like the way this is written and the characters and everything. Like it's a good sci-fi show as well. What was your favorite episode?
I really liked the one with all the Ricks and Mortys, and I also liked the Mr. Meeseeks one.
Okay, I was gonna say Mr. Meeseeks. The Mr. Meeseeks is probably.
Mr. Meeseeks.
I'm Mr. Meeseeks. Look at me. That was probably my favorite episode. I felt like I was just laughing the entire time throughout that. But like and one of the things I mentioned to Mao early on whenever we were watching it, I said, there's television shows where in a season you think, that there's a few like really good episodes, right? But with Rick and Morty, it truly felt like every single episode was fantastic. Normally you'd watch a show and you'd say, you got to check out this show, especially episodes, 5 and 8. And in this thing is just like, they're all amazing. And they really are. Like, it's hard for me to pinpoint any particular time where I wasn't like, wow, this is really good. That's just,
yeah.
Like, it's a really great show. Like, if you have not seen Rick and Morty, I don't know if I could recommend another show as quickly and easily as I could this show. Like, it's really funny. It's extremely well written. The jokes, like they continue to come up with like different jokes, so it's always fresh.
It's adult.
It is adult. It's a very adult show, but like everything is very imaginative. Like the stuff that they came up with is just bizarre.
Yeah.
And hilarious. And I think that being able to pull from sci-fi for humor makes the humor a little bit easier because you can do like anything, and they really reach and they stretch their imaginations, and it's really good. It's really good. So yeah, we are now fans of Rick and Morty, absolutely. And season 2 just got released on Blu-ray last month, and season 3 is they're working on it to hopefully release it by the end of the year. So yeah, if you haven't seen Rick and Morty, you should see it. I mean, the first season is only 11 episodes, but they're really good. And honestly, I feel like it's the type of show, and I don't feel like this about very many shows, I feel like it's the type of show that has replay value. Like, if someone came over, I would be like, oh, let's watch these.
Yeah. They're
funny, and you need to see them. And I would not do that with very many shows. I would be like, go, you watch this on your own time, I don't want to see it again. But this is different. It was just really good. Anyway, talk about Rick and Morty. Do you guys like the show? Have you seen it? And if you have, what has been your favorite episode from season 1? So just because we haven't seen season 2. What were you gonna say?
I don't remember.
I'm sure that Rick could probably create a device so you could. I will say one more thing while I'm thinking about it. In the first episode, it felt like Men in Black. I think it's because in Men in Black they have like, it's kind of like a check-in station type thing for all the different aliens and stuff, and they go to what is essentially like an alien airport, and they're running through, and I remember thinking, oh man, this is kind of like Men in Black. So it was, the first episode really caught me. I'm also
See, I was
big
getting a
fan
big
of Men in Black.
Futurama feel because I'm a big fan of that.
Yeah, and I think someone actually asked that recently. It was like, asked if we watched Futurama, and I think we've probably seen.
I've seen all of them. And the movies.
I own a bunch of the seasons on DVD, and I've seen. If I haven't seen all of them, I've probably seen nearly all of them. So, I'm a big fan of that type of humor and like sci-fi humor, and Rick and Morty is great. It's really great. Anyway, that's gonna be it for today. Thank you so much for watching. Talk Rick and Morty, and I'm just excited that there's more. Like it would be such a sad thing if it was like, they made 10 episodes of this show and that was it. No, I'm just really excited that there's more to watch after this. All right, thanks for watching, and as always, let's meet back tomorrow, shall we?
Bubba Dubba Dub Dub!